My dad really wanted us to play sports, to use sports to get to college. Having a mom and dad that really understood and really pushed us hard, just God's grace, really, to be honest with you. Cheryl's arguably the best basketball player ever. She's the only 8-time All-American ever. Reggie's an Olympian and 19 years in the NBA and was set a three-point record. And then Tammy going to Cal State Fullerton and being all that she was at Cal State Fullerton as a volleyball player. So my major league career, I replaced Rod Crew at first base for my first month and a half. And then I backed up Reggie Jackson for 2 years and then backed up Bob Bone, arguably one of the best catchers of all time. Getting to the playoffs in '86 was a tremendous feat. But to back up and come in and play with 2 Hall of Famers was truly amazing. When I met Kelly, I really wanted to convert her and get her out of the church. I really felt like all Catholics were lost, and they had no clue that they were lost. She was invited to be on staff at the Catholic Church, started a Bible study and a young adult group. But the bottom line is I was intrigued by the Eucharist. And that led to me asking more questions and more questions. And that became the beginning of my conversion. I saw the guys who were in the Knights of Columbus, and they go, well, we're coming to your Bible study, you should become a Knight. So I said, okay, I'll become a Knight. And it's a great relationship because of the passion of the Knights to move the mission of who we are as Catholics forward.
Dad was really good about making, sports about life lessons and what you can take from everything to make you a better person. And, there was a little pressure, but it was more a personal pressure put on by myself. The pressure actually ended up making me a pretty good athlete. I was on track to, be drafted in a high round, and it kind of got stripped. I've had 4 surgeries. After my 4th surgery, I got in the car accident. I was in a very dark place. I was actually hanging up my cleats. I was actually gonna give it up. My mom and dad would always tell me that even the worst things that seemed to happen, God has a plan. I said, you know what, man? What do I have to lose? I'm just gonna give baseball one more shot. 3 months later, I get a call from the Kansas City Royals. Do you want to play baseball? Yes, I want to play baseball.
We all have those opportunities and those chances, and you don't never want to look back and say, I didn't give it all I had. We have to actually use sports to help develop our young men and women to be better people, to be major league contributors in society.
Dad taught life lessons. What did you learn today? How can you become a better person today? Not how could you hit a farther home run. It wasn't about that. It was, how's that gonna strengthen your character?
My coach would always say, show us who you're running with, and I'll tell you what you are. You're running with stallions, you're gonna be a stallion. So you always surround yourself with good people, godly people to be around you, and you're gonna have a really good chance to be a good influence and successful. As you walk and you grow in your faith, you need other men, because iron does sharpen iron. I like the mission of the Knights because it's about men getting together and iron sharpening iron so that we can now be true Catholics, not only just in word on Sundays, but every day in between.